Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering with me, Udalad. Today we're having a look at a kind of a throwback deck. So before Throne of Eldraine, I made a all Flyers deck, and this is kind of a new version of that. There are some stuff that has been removed, which is sad, but you know what? I think this is better than nothing, and we're just gonna stick with it. But there are some changes I think that I would like to do before we actually get into it too much. And that is just take a quick little look at Throne of Eldraine flying creatures. So, are there any good creatures for flying here? Archon of Absolution, not really a massive fan. Fae of Wishes, maybe. Fairy Vandal could be actually like a legit thing. I think that actually could be quite legit. I think we're gonna remove the Sphinx of New Prav, add Fairy Vandal instead. The Vantress Gargoyle could be kind of cool, but it's not really a good aggressive kind of card, really. Vantress Paladin could be kind of cool as well, but probably not what we're looking for. But I think this is fine. So we have some time wipes. We have Healer's Hawk, because Healer's Hawk is good. Fairy Vandal, Cloudkin Seer to proc the Fairy Vandal, Winged Words to proc the Fairy Vandal. We also have Empyrean Eagle, Law Mage's Binding, Elite Guard Mage, and Windstorm Drake. There was also one thing that I actually wanted to check out before. It is a blue flying creature that I used to have, but I kind of don't like it. I kind of feel like it's weak, comparatively. Maybe not. Nah, screw it. We're not going with that. Let's go with this, and we'll see how it goes, basically. So, this is an all-Flyers deck in Throne of Eldraine. I have no idea if this will work, because the 2-mana enchantment that gave +1/+1 to all Flyers has been removed. But I think it could still work. So I've been playing this a little bit, just a couple of matches really, so I haven't really tried the deck out too much. Hence why I'm not really sure how it will work. Maybe this was stupid keep, just 2 land. Kinda risky, but you know what? I like playing risky. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Actually, pulling a Fairy Vandal on next turn could be really cool, or maybe just a land. A land or a Fairy Vandal would be really nice. Let's just switch it up here. Oh my god, do we have an AFK opponent? I hope not, because that would be a pain in the ass. But I don't think so. Seems like he is reacting. I hope so, at least. Come on. There we go. Temple of Epiphany. A very nice card. Well, we got a Plains at least, so that helps us with our mana curve. So, at this point, we're kind of okay. We have some things to play, and we can survive a little bit longer. Now, getting a Fairy Vandal would be very nice. That would actually be, like, on point nice. Okay, we're not gonna get it, so... Question is, do we do Empyrean Eagle or Cloudkin Seer? I think we do Cloudkin Seer. What I'm planning here is... The thing is, like, I'm expecting him to have removal. He's gonna have Shocks, he's gonna have Jaya's Greeting, maybe. So, I kinda don't want to play the Empyrean Eagle just yet. I kinda want to bait out any sort of burn that he has that can kill off my creatures. There we go. Like that. Boom. Thank you. So that's good. At least we got a shock away. Because getting those things removed is actually kind of important for us, so we can actually deal some proper damage. He doesn't seem to have any instant cast spells now, because it's just skipping his turn automatically. So he probably doesn't have any sort of removal anymore. Which might be a little bit of a bet, but you know what? I can live with that. Let's do the Windstorm Drake, and let's swing. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have any removal left. So that's good. It might be okay to play the Empyrean Eagle at this point. He could have a Jaya's Greeting, like it's not impossible. I think he's playing a... I guess he is playing Nicole Bola's deck. That would be my guess. Mostly because it's blue, black, and red. Why did he... Okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain. That's fine by me. I think we do this, right? Play the Empyrean Eagle. Get that nice little damage in. Boom, boom. Oh yeah. I think he is actually dead. Like, I don't think there is anything that he can do at this point. Oh well, would you look at that. He had something that he could do. Didn't see that one coming. I'm kind of surprised that he killed off that instead of the Empyrean Eagle, though. I'm not gonna be blocking that, that's fine. I have a lot of health. So that's okay. Can I just play this, actually? Now then. Safara! Sky's Blade. Boom. There we go. That's an 8-8. I'm expecting him to have a little bit of a hard time killing it. With Tyrant's Scorn, he could return to my hand, but I don't think he has any hard removal that could kill it off. I'm hoping, at least. Commence the endgame. I guess that's something. Even if he attacks, he is basically screwed at this point. I'm not going to block that. So, thank you. Good game. GG. And there we go. We went up 2 levels. That's not bad. I don't know, I feel like that game was kind of okay. Maybe not the best. The problem I have with this deck, I guess, is that it's very fragile, I guess. Like, if you break my control at some point, I feel like I usually lose the game. Because it's kind of hard with this deck to keep control of the board all the time. Duress. So he's gonna throw away Winged Words. Which is sad. But I guess it's fine. Could be worse. Let's play the Fairy Vandal. I would love to get some card draw. Like, that could make these Fairy Vandals actually go kinda crazy. Okay. So it's a Dimir control deck that we're playing against. Thing is, we've gotten 3 creatures out at least, so if it doesn't really have any removal, we're probably in the clear. He might just have, like, counter spells and that sort of thing. Guess we might as well play it. He knows that it's in our hand, so not really any point to not doing that. I think we're definitely gonna be blocking. Like, we're definitely gonna be blocking the Thief of Sanity. Thief of Sanity is just a pain in the ass, so we're definitely going to kill it if he attacks. This is getting ridiculous. Just one more flyer, and we could actually play Safara, which would be sick. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Okay. He probably has a counterspell, let's be honest. I would assume he has a counterspell. He's keeping a lot of mana up. Like, the Dimir deck is supposed to be very reactionary, so he probably has some sort of counterspell in his hand. I would assume. Could try and bait it out with the Elite Guard Mage. I think that's a plan. Because that's a big threat to him as well. The Fairy Vandals could get buffed if it gets out. If it gets out, rather. So he probably should counterspell this. Oh, Well, would you look at that? I didn't see that one coming. Sadly, Winged Words is a sorcery, otherwise it could be really cool to use. This feels like a trap though, like he is waiting for something. And I kind of want to try, like, we still have control of the board, like, entirely. So I feel like attacking like this is kind of fine. There we go, Tyrant Scorn. Here comes the removal. Boom, get that damage in. And now on next turn we play Winged Words just to buff up the Fairy Vandal a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Law Mage's Binding. Let's do Winged Words. There we go. That's Drown in the Loch. That's the one that I was looking for. Oh. I see. He only has Drown in the Loch. That's why he couldn't counter the Elite Guard Mage, because I didn't have enough dead cards in my graveyard for him to actually block it or counter it. So that's actually really freaking good. We could play Sephara because her mana cost is actually 7 mana, which is really freaking good. Let's see, what is he going to cast the Dungeon Geist on? Let's just cast that there. Oop. I feel like that's an okay trade. We need one more land. Come on. One more land. One more. Ugh, another Thief of Sanity. Ugh. There we go. Buff that up a little bit. Okay. We got this next turn. Should I attack with the Fairy Vandal? He could kill it, but then we can kill the Dungeon Geist and get our Elite Guard Mage back. I think this might be a good idea. Try to put some pressure on, make him maybe block with some creatures. You know, just keeping the pressure up. So he doesn't have any counter spells, which is excellent. Then we can do this. Boom. Maybe not. No, we'll cancel that. We'll play this instead. And we'll wait, just so that he doesn't get a hit in with the Thief of Sanity, because that could really screw us over. So, which Sephara are you going to throw away? Now then, he doesn't have any counter spells, I'm assuming. So, playing... He might have a Drown in the Loch. That is what he might have. Let's see here. We might as well play it for mana. We don't have anything else really to play, so... and let's just swing in with most of it. We'll leave the Healer's Hawks at the ready. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Shop 917. It was very pleasant playing against you. I feel like we do... God damn, how am I... What is happening? What the crap was that? Okay. We're just gonna open this and pretend that like that didn't happen. Ooh, Dragon Mage. I kind of want to make a dragon deck, actually. I think that could be really cool. But let's get into... Let's get one more game in. I feel like we can do one more game. This feels okay. We have a lot of land. And we have a Fairy Vandal to buff up with the Cloudkin Seer. So I feel like we should be fine. I'm assuming he's playing a Cavalcade of Calamity deck. Would be my first assumption. Maybe I should have waited. Yeah, I should have cast that on his turn, definitely. There we go, that's the shot. I definitely should have casted that on his turn. Oh god. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. I think we want to do Law Mage's Binding on this one. Boom. So we only take 2 damage. That's way better.
Anyone need a fire started? No?
No,
Too
Chandra.
bad. Don't worry.
You can...
I brought
oh
company.
god. Yeah, this is definitely a Cavalcade of Calamity deck. God damn it. And we did not really pull what we needed early on either. Which really sucks. We like need way more creatures to handle this. The thing is, if we can withstand the... Oh crap, that is bad. That is real bad. Torbran.
Oh, they're so cute.
That's a lot of damage. I'm dead. That was a quick last game, I guess. Goddamn Torbran. That's the real damage coming from that guy. Oh well. I guess, like, the deck turned out okay, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's the best deck. Like, this Rakdos deck was way better. But I feel like this was an okay version of a full flyer deck. I feel like it needed more, like, tokens, more 1/1s, stuff like that, to get Sephara out early. So you have a chance of getting her out early. Because I think that's the key. Getting Sephara out early brings so much pressure to the enemy. And I think that is what kind of was missing with this deck. But I hope you liked it. If you did like the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to comment down below what you thought of the deck, what you would change, what I might have forgotten. Also, remember to subscribe and hit that bell. That would make me very happy. Thank you, my friends. I have been Udalad, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.